the WGN family has sadly lost one of our own.
Yeah, what a voice, style, what a soul. Former weekend weatherman Jim Ramsey died peacefully at his home this morning, and WGN's Jackie Bang is here now. You worked with him for many years on that weekend team, and we're thinking of him and of course thinking of you.
Oh, thank you.
Loss. Yeah.
It's a terrible loss, a terrible shock. It's the type of phone call that takes your breath away. Not Jim. To viewers, he was that steady voice throughout Chicago's turbulent seasons. To us, he was a dear friend.
For more than 20 years, it was Bob, Jackie, Rich, and Jim on the WGN Weekend News. It is practically unheard of in our business for a news team to be together that long. We were lucky.
We were a team, and I think viewers could pick up on that. We knew each other so well. We were like a family.
And the icy drizzle became a slushy mixture of rain.
Since 1987, Jim brought us the frigid forecast of the winters to the sweltering temperatures of the summers.
Counties where the cold front didn't quite penetrate. Temperatures.
He was always easy to listen to with his baritone southern drawl, and his knowledge of weather was right up there with someone else.
Jim was a solid professional. I mean, and he knew his weather. He knew the weather here like the back of his hand.
This latest measure on the drought severity.
Not only did you see him in front of the weather maps, but on the streets as well. The South Carolina native began his career in 1975.
Jim Ramsey.
Working in Greenville, North Carolina, Colorado Springs, Richmond, Virginia, Washington, D.C. He even worked briefly at WLS in Chicago.
This is Channel 7.
But we got him in 1987.
Jim Ramsey, WGN News.
I used to kid around with him a lot about his voice. I said, "Oh, I wish I had your voice. I'd be a booth announcer and make a lot of money." But he was a great guy. We'll miss him horribly.
Well, let's try again. It's like chasing a greasy weasel, you know?
This serious weatherman was also known to enjoy more than a few laughs.
My main man, Jim Ramsey.
That's right.
The dude so chill with pop so deep.
Becoming a favorite of the morning show.
No, don't go far.
I don't know if
We'll try to get the weather in here somewhere.
He would have us all laughing in the office. The two of us would start talking about some crazy thing going on in the crazy world, and we would start laughing.
The weekend crew was not happy when Jim decided to retire in 2017. After more than 40 years in the business, he wanted a quieter life, a time to enjoy his passions.
He would talk about fishing. He would talk about going back to South Carolina and seeing family and fishing and doing things like that, playing with his dog, and of course being with the love of his life, Leslie, and talking about how they met late in life, but for him it was worth waiting for. She was the true love of his life.
No errors about Jim. He was just a gentle, kind, wonderful human being with whom all of us loved working.
We don't know yet what caused his death, but we do know Jim Ramsey was 69 years old. Along with Leslie, his wife of 15 years, he leaves behind a son, a daughter-in-law, 2 stepchildren, and 6 grandchildren.
Just the kindest man. I remember the very first day I met him as I was a young reporter in this town, first story I ever went out on, and he made it a point to walk up and say, "You're doing a good job." I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Wow.
A seasoned veteran like you. I mean, that's who he was. He was, you know, so smart and so good, but so kind.
Classic Jim.
Yeah.
Kind and caring. Thanks for sharing your memories, and again,
So many of us will miss him. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Jackie, for coming in.